Julio are in a biracial marriage, which was fun to also play with socioeconomic status. So I have, you know, Tess is quite affluent. Daisy and Daphne are very much scrappers. You know, girls who have had to kind of learn how to make it on their own. And Lulu is similar. She comes from an intact family, but she fell in love with Julio when he left. He was her brother's friend and a baseball star, and so he left for California and came back to take her to the prom, and that's when their son was conceived. So she married very early. Julio was undoubtedly in love with her. He left baseball and never looked back. He works for Hank on the Gallagher Ranch. Okay. And but Lulu suddenly finds herself with 2 babies and really at loose ends with no idea sort of who she is as a person, and also feels quite frustrated by some of the limitations that Julio sort of subconsciously places on her. So in the beginning of Loving Lulu, there's, you know, their marriage is completely on the rocks, and she discovers her self as a musician. I mean, she always knew that she was a musician, but she really starts to think of herself as a creator, as a creative person, as a performer, and in finding herself realizes that you know, maybe the marriage doesn't necessarily need to be sacrificed. She needed to sacrifice the marriage to find herself, but in finding herself, you know, she finds herself looking
coming full circle.
Right, coming full circle to some degree, and also in the Loving Lulu stories.